Greetings and welcome to Friday Night Football. Dennis Cometti here. And I've got to say, it's good to be back here in Brisbane. Welcome to the Gabba. With me is three-time All-Australian and 13 times Richmond's leading goal kicker, Matthew Richardson.
Hi, Den. Really looking forward to the start of this one.
Today, Brisbane versus the Saints. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. Banners ready for the players. Umpire tosses the coin. St Kilda win the toss. I can't wait for this match to get underway. I've had sleepless nights dreaming about this clash. And away we go, and a wonderful bounce by the umpire. Has it now. Intercepted by Robinson. Gets a handball away towards the man on the run. Choose to kick it. That was all Paparoni. He'll need a long-range boomer from here. He's kicking on about 45 degrees from here. Boots it. Matheson marks it. And he's kicking on a 30-degree angle. This could prove difficult for him. It's in the air. What was that? And the ball crosses over the boundary. Ross feeling the pressure, gets the quick kick away.
Dempster has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays. Savage puts his boot on it. Strong mark there. Webster kicks the ball. The mark will be paid. He gets boot to the ball.
He gains possession. He doesn't know the meaning of the word fear. In fact, it's fair to say he doesn't know the meaning of a lot of words. Point the difference. Ross waiting for his teammates to break. They're using the Tokyo subway play. Sends it on its way. The opposition forgot about him, and he takes the easy mark. Longer takes the mark. Puts boot to ball. Strong mark by Gilbert. Gets boot to Leather. Willett gets the upper hand. Sends the Sharon on its way. He wins the contest. He gets a kick out of the pack. Armitage takes the mark. 45 metres out. St Kilda will be on top if this one goes through. He's got a hand to it. It's just a point. It's a point apiece. Andrews will take his time. He doesn't want to see it turn over and come back straight over his head.
Rich is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Robinson gains possession. Harwood gets the loose ball. Buick clearly desperate for some attention. Gilbert has the ball. He gets boot to the ball.
Armitage just gauging which way that wind is blowing. 25 metres out. Going for goal number one. Chalk up a goal for the Saints. The first goal for Armitage. He's kicked the first goal. The kick is about as straight as a shopping trolley, and it's a goal. Armitage happy. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Umpire bounces the ball. Martin with the tap. Renold onto the ball. Robertson handballs it. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. Great mark. 40 metres out. Membry pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal. That's 2 in a row for St Kilda. The Lions in trouble. They need to get a move on. He scores, he scores, he scores. What an absolute classic. Membry chose the goal umpire the right signal. The ruckmen steel themselves before the bounce. The ball is bounced. Martin without a touch. The clearance by Longer. Umpire not having a bar of that and signalling for a ball up. Longer didn't even get close to that tap. Chips it down towards half forward. Robinson starts in, his shadow beside him. Where else would it be? Well, depends on the side. The long goal by Martin, that's his first. The Lions trailing by less than 2 goals. They're still in this. That replay shows just how good that goal was. He acknowledges the crowd. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce.
Martin can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league. He marks the ball. He slams that on the boot. Robertson, just the better man in that contest. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. Savage, with the kick, slips through his fingers.
The spilled ball is collected. What a great goal by Newlands. He sinks his first goal. A good start to the game for the Saints. That replay shows just how good that goal was. Newlands knows that was something special. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Martin guides it. Whack. Have that, mate. Intercept by Beams. Robinson gets the ball. Gathered by Gilbert. Is in his possession. Hits the running man. Hastily kicked. Hands like dinner plates. A stab kick from Leicester. Willett enjoying a height advantage.
Well, St Kilda have managed to rack up a big number of marks. It's easy to see why they're leading this match. He marks the ball. He kicks the ball. That's a nice, strong mark. He kicks the ball. Geary really forced to earn that mark.
50 metres from home. Not the easiest of angles, this one. He's taking the shot from about 40 degrees. The Saints getting the fast start. He has a few options. Great grab. Gets beat to high. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it.
Look, the Lions haven't been able to set up many shots at goal, but I'm not sure that's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way. Martin taking aim.
A chance to add one more to his tally. He's missed the lot, and the ball crosses over the boundary. Webster slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible. The ruckman battle for position. Clean tap by Martin. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Beams read the play better than anyone else and takes possession. Brisbane trailing by less than 2 goals.
Beams on his wrong foot isn't his preferred option, but he's still competent enough off that foot.
Well, that's what we've come to expect from him. Fantastic goal. Congratulated by his teammates. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Umpire bounces the ball. Long it without a touch. The clearance by Martin. Shoots off the handball. Kicks it. No one troubling him there. 45 metres out. He's kicking on about 45 degrees from here. 40 metres from home. Armitage launches one towards goal. Pinpoint accuracy from Armitage. We'll be happy with goal number 2.
Armitage is just so gifted. Either side of the body, he's a champion.
Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. Armitage happy. The Ruckman conscious of where their teammates are. They wait for the bounce. Martin got a fist on it. Takes possession. Nice work from Zorko. He's a long way from home, but he's a chance. A 45-degree angle for this kick. The loose ball scooped up. The loose ball scooped up. Handball short. Approaching the goals now. Zorko shoots. The Lions can catch up from here. They're less than 2 goals down.
Zorko, he's very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love.
He scores, he scores, he scores. What an absolute classic. Zorko is relieved to see that one go through. All is in readiness. The umpire has bounced the ball. Martin with the hit. Bounces favourably for Webster. With the ball now. Has it now. The ball spills free. Robinson onto the ball. Takes possession. He runs into the goal. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Gets the distance. That's 2 in a row for Brisbane. If you want to be a hero, now is the time to put your hand up. I gotta say, that's even a better goal the second time around. He's excited about that one. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Umpire bounces the ball.
Martin can really set the tone of the game with his ruck work. He just always gives his team first use of the ball. Rewalt boots it. Good mark. Robertson gets the bouncing ball. Savage plays it off to the man on the run. He's blocked it. Geary with a clean pick-up. Gets a handball to the running man. Nunes goes for home. It's through for a point.
St Kilda by 2 points. Needs someone to break hard. He's ready to bring it back into play. Armitage wins the marking contest. 30 metres from home. This is a very sharp angle, Richo. What are his chances?
This angle will test him, I reckon, Dennis.
The Saints by 8 points. Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. Celebration time after that one for Armitage. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Here's the bounce. Martin decisively kicks. Nice mark under pressure. Dempster boots it. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. That was the peg. Nice mark under pressure. Choose to kick it. Great mark. Jams it on the boot. A solid mark from Bruce.
Well, St Kilda could manage to rack up a big number of marks. It's easy to see why they're leading this match. Robinson kicks the ball. He marks the ball. He slams that on the boot. Harwood with real good use of the body. He boots it. Bastanak with a strong mark.
Distance could be the problem. A 45-degree angle for this kick. 50 metres from home. Martin going for number 2. What a huge goal by Martin. This game is getting more exciting by the second. Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. Martin celebrates. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash.
Longer. He's just a real workhorse in the ruck, and I reckon his teammates really appreciate his uncomplicated approach to the game.
He's really a ball magnet. Gardner trains it, lining up the goal now. The Lions with a chance to take the lead if this one sails through. Brisbane only trailing by less than a goal. Might have to kick it to himself. Ross playing on out of the goal square. Boots it. Dempster takes an uncontested mark.
Dempster can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league. Robertson just wanted it more then. Puts boot to ball. Longer gets the upper hand.
The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Takes that one strongly. Newnes kicks. A solid mark from Armitage. He takes the shot. Never looked like that for him. St Kilda by 2 points. He may just play onto himself here. The options are few and far between at the moment.
Rich doesn't even break stride when gathering the loose ball. Just clean hands. He gets boot to the ball. Buick marks the ball. He kicks the ball. Harwood with good strong hands. He slams that on the boot. Robinson with a strong mark.
Sends the Sharon on its way. Great mark over the pad. Looks like he panicked there. Savage marks on the run. He wins the contest.
Stevens has got good knowledge of the game, and you can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster. A great mark under pressure. Paparone with the kick. Good mark. He kicks the ball. Martin with a strong mark.
Chips it down towards half forward. Webster with the mark. Jams it on the boot. Great mark.
Savage with handball.
He brings it out of the pack. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Longett wins the marking contest. Bumps the pigskin. Newnes got under it, perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. Armitage couldn't hang on to the ball. He handballs. He kicks it. Oh, you beauty. What a kick, son. What a kick. St Kilda by 8 points. I'll put a cork in that goal. That's vintage stuff. And I bet he'll only get better with time. His face says it all. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Guided by Longer. Lucky bounce collected with the quick hands. Well, it should be embarrassed by that. Howard throws the ball. Free kick. Sends the Sharon on its way. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. Picture perfect drop punt. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Gets the ball on the boot. What a strong mark. Armitage. He slots it. The Saints have scored the last 2 goals. The Saints in front. Oh, he'll be loving that goal when he sees it in the highlights package. Celebration time after that one for Armitage. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Martin gets the tap. Gilbert on the ball at the moment. Webster with the buck. Robertson just got cleaned up and sent back to Neverland. Takes it well. Armitage lines it up. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this range. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. Couldn't put the brakes on in time, and he runs it over. And we'll get a throw in. The ruckmen battle it out. Effective hit out there. What do the stats look like, Richo?
The Saints have a firm grip of the ball when it comes to marking with 46 on the board. Brisbane have a bit of catching up to do with only 26. Neither team showing any superiority in the tackling count today. Really close, locked horns in the tackle contests, 19-16. Both teams fairly close in the handball stats, 15-7.
Thanks, Richo. And we go for quarter number 2.
The winners in life constantly think in terms of I can, I will, and I am.
I haven't seen him for a while, Richo.
Yeah, he's barely touched the ball, Dennis.
Gilbert running in, about to kick. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. 35 metres out. Sends it on its way.
Rich, it's just a phenomenal mark. If I ever saw him drop one, I'll eat my hat. He gets boot to the ball. He grabs it. He gets boot to the ball. Beams, marks it. Nice bit of power then. That's a nice strong mark.
Punishing kick from Dunstan. Nice work from Bruce. He gives it a punishing kick. He wins the contest. Testing shot outside the 50. Geary going for number 1. He holds his breath. He can't close the deal, and it's a point. The Saints by 15 points. Andrews will take his time. He doesn't want to see it turn over and come back straight over his head. Nice mark under pressure. Matheson sends one up towards the wing.
Frost is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. Harwood with good strong hands. He boots it. Beams with an easy mark. He boots it.
Picked up by Webster. He takes control of the loose ball. Ross gets the ball. With the ball now. I haven't seen him for a while, Richo.
Yeah, he's had a really indifferent game out there.
Picture perfect drop punt. Takes the mark all by himself. Gets boot to high. Great mark under pressure. Longett with the kick. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Kicks it. Membry sticks out his hands and collects the ball. The Saints lead Brisbane. The defence are doing a decent job of making kicking out difficult, so I'd suggest he takes his time and just looks for the right option.
Mays, he's very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love. And the ball goes out of bounds. Cleanly tapped out of the ruck. Gilbert passes it. Nunes going for home. A great mark under pressure.
20 metres from home. The goal's right in front of Montagna. A goal for the Saints. The Saints leads by 22. He scores, he scores, he scores. What an absolute classic. Congratulated by his teammates. Umpire has the ball. Ready for the centre bounce. Martin taps. Beams is able to grab it on the half volley. Kicked by Beams. Renault wins the marking contest. Nice drop pass. Savage presents and takes the mark.
Savage. He's a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often. Puts boot to ball. Webster really forced to earn that mark. He gets boot to the ball. He takes the contested mark. Longer kicks the ball. Matheson marks it.
Slams it on the boot. Robinson, the better man there. Gets boot to Leather. Great grab.
Beams getting into position for the kick. He boots it. The mark will be paid.
40 metres from home. Beams has the chance to add one more to his tally. You can see that happening right after it left his boot. The Lions are in some real trouble here. Ross assesses his options now. He's just trying to find a loose man in the defensive 50. Pasternak likes his chances for goal. Pinpoint accuracy from Pasternak. That will settle his nerves. The first goal is always welcome. Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. He loves it. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce.
Martin can really set the tone of the game with his ruck work. He just always gives his team burst use of the ball.
Longer didn't even get close to that tap. Gets the loose ball. Gains possession. He's got the football now. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Webster with the running catch.
Webster may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure. The ball is scooped up. Longer with the ball. He handballs it. The ball gets smothered. Robertson with the shot. The mark will be paid.
Andrews kicks. A mark by Armitage. He'll need his Saturday or Sunday best from here. A 45-degree shot is not too hard. He just has to keep his cool. Geary puts it on the boot. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. 45 metres out. The ball is thumped towards goal by Membry. They say you miss 100% of the shots you never take, so hopefully he can just shrug that one off.
Their disposal efficiency has been fantastic, but Brisbane need to begin taking more gambles if they're going to cause some damage on the scoreboard. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. Geary with the kick. It's a mark. He lines it up with the goal.
Armitage shoots for goal. St Kilda get a goal. Armitage stretching that goal tally on the stat sheet. St Kilda with a handy break, leading the Lions 61 to 39. Well, that's what we've come to expect from him. Fantastic goal. Armitage knows that was something special. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Martin knocks it down the field. Webster taken high, and he'll get the free kick. Booted by Webster. Wins the hard ball. Robinson takes a low stab kick. It's Edward Scissorhands.
The Saints are showing their discipline at the moment. They have the lead, and it's due to them not giving away cheap free kicks. Rewalt takes advantage. He kicks the ball. Membry just wanted it more then. Membry goes for home. Straight into the woodwork. I reckon he's a little bit unlucky there.
Andrews waiting to bring it back into play. Mays wins the marking contest. Bumps the pigskin. Nunes takes the mark. kicks it. The loose ball scooped up. He's running hot, Richard.
He's been outstanding all match then.
Buick with another possession. Intercept by KILDA. Robinson tries in vain to tackle. Marked by Nunes. Armitage gets the upper hand. 50 metres out. Gets some power behind that one. Well, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Geary kicks towards the forwards. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Rich slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible. 60 metres out. Kicks it across the ground. Gilbert was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did. This will certainly test him from this distance. Gilbert pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal. A 4-goal lead. The Saints starting to run away with this game.
Their disposal efficiency has been fantastic, but Brisbane need to begin taking more gambles if they're going to cause some damage on the scoreboard. He's got a hold of that one. Montagna intercepts it. Nunes putting his head down as he runs in. Frost puts his boot on it. Robinson with the mark.
Sends it on its way. Nice mark there. Pumps the pigskin. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. There's the peg. Puts boot to ball. Marks lining up the goal now. Martin a long way out. The ball is slammed towards goal by Martin. Looks like he forgot to practice his kicking during the... Choose to kick it. Taken by Stephen.
He's got the evasiveness and the flashy tricks of the start. Kept his composure then. He slams that on the boot. The mark will be paid. Zorko with the shot. That's a goal.
The Lions need to put in everything they have to try and turn this one around. Lucky we have that goal recorded because it was first rate. You can see it on his face. He's happy with that effort. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The bounce is dead straight. Martin outstretches his opponent to win the right. Harwood goes back to collect the ball. A free kick and several tick. Harwood sends the ball on its way. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger, so they tell me. A massive kick by Beams. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. 30 metres from home. Taylor with the shot. Now that miss could prove costly. The Lions are on the ropes right now.
Ross has got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game. Matheson takes advantage. Savage picks it up and the ball goes out of bounds. We'll get a throw in. A good fist. Stevens picks up the loose ball. Longer forcing the ball to come out. He picks up the loose ball. Martin is bumped off the ball. Weller takes possession. Savage having no trouble taking that one.
Boots it. Well, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. A great effort. Kicks it across the ground. Takes that one strongly. Gets boot to high. Takes it well.
Nunes is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. Robinson marks it. Sending it on its way. It comes off hands. It's been cut off. Weller has the football. The ball goes nowhere. Running in for the goals now.
Gilbert, not fazed by the pressure, gets his kick away. Montagna crunched by boundaries. The ball picked up. He grabs it on the run. He collects the loose ball. Geary with the kick as he gets pulled down by Rich. St Kilda lead the Lions. Well, that's what we've come to expect from him. Fantastic goal. Celebration time after that one for Geary. All is in readiness. Look at that pass.
It's disappointing for a team when they have such a dominant ruckman who can direct his hit-outs to teammates, yet his teammates butcher the ball moving forward. The Lions need to start capitalising on his superiority. Sending it on its way, he marks the ball. He gets boot to the ball. Robertson with the mark.
He spears the ball. Webster got under it.
The Saints have just been so dominant in the marking contest, and it's given them the perfect platform to kick a winning score. Gilbert kicks it. A clean pick-up. Robinson handballs to the man on the move. He slams that on the boot. Gardner with the ball.
Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop pass. Jams it on the boot now. Pasternak marks. 65 metres out. Pasternak takes aim for goals. He had perfect control over the ball right up until the minute he kicked it. Alarm bells are ringing for the Lions. Might have to kick it to himself. He plays on with a little kick. Ross slams it on the boot. Webster looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one.
Look, the Saints have managed to rack up a big number of marks. It's easy to see why they're leading this match. Puts boot to ball. Geary with a strong mark.
50 metres from home. You'd back him from this position. Geary kicks for goal. You can see that happening right after it left his boot. St Kilda starting to exert some dominance over the Lions with the lead at 70 to 47. Andrews looking for a lead. He kicks it to himself. A rushed kick. Newnes doesn't waste that opportunity. Hewitt with a big bump to Armitage. Handballs from the tackle. Gathers the ball. Let's see with the stats how both teams performed.
Both teams are neck and neck for handball disposals. Neither team showing any superiority in the tackling count today. Really close. Locked horns in the tackle contests, 39 to 32.
Cheers, Richard. It's half-time, and no doubt the coach will want to have a chat to his team about their first half performance. And here we go for the second half.
The best athletes in the world are those willing to push harder than anyone else and go through more pain than anyone else too.
Gilbert, a good crummer. Revolt comes away with the ball. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
Well, Dennis, I just think he's having fun with them now.
He's racking up possessions. Rich misses the tackle. Jams it on the boot now. Nice work from Montagna. 25 metres out. I'll be very surprised if he doesn't slot this one through. Goal. 3 goals and a fine display from Montagna. This lead getting bigger now. I gotta say, that's even a better goal the second time around. He's excited about that one. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. More bounce than a dodgy check. Martin wins the tap. Terrible timing by Longer. The ball mopped up. Clean pickup by Harwood. Shoots off the handball. Slams it on the boot. Takes that one strongly. Beams will be kicking from, as they would say, downtown. He's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. A short handball. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. He collects the loose ball. Matheson comes away with the ball. He has the ball. Stevens has had plenty of it, Richo.
You're right, Dennis. He's an absolute ball magnet.
Strong mark by Weller. Jams it on the boot. Takes it well. Kicked by Newns. Marks. Sends it on its way. Nice mark there.
Robinson is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. He's got the ball out even when being tackled. Savage kicks the ball. He takes a strong mark. Weller puts his boot on it. Newns gets the upper hand. Sending it on its way. Armitage marks it.
This will have to be his very best kick to score from this range. Gehrig looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Montagna, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. Roots it. Got his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. A risky proposition from here. He'll need a big kick to make the goals. He really should have made more of that. St Kilda by 5 goals.
Their disposal efficiency has been fantastic, but Brisbane need to begin taking more gambles if they're going to cause some damage on the scoreboard. Sending it on its way. Buick claims the ball. He boots it. Beams with real good use of the body. Puts boot to ball. Stevens with good strong hands.
Gets boot to high. Newns marks on the run. Kicks it. Gehrig couldn't hang on to the ball. Right now he looks like a man in a darkened room trying to discover where all the furniture is. Hits the running man. Squeezes out a handball. Robinson onto the ball. Bumps the pigskin. Low kick. Nice contested mark by Gardner. Gets boot to high. Webster marks it. Kicks it. A solid mark from Savage.
Well, St Kilda have managed to rack up a big number of marks. It's easy to see why they're leading this match. Newns takes the mark. He kicks the ball. Gehrig with good strong hands.
Going for goal number 2. Montagna with the mark. 15 metres out. The ball is slammed towards goal by Montagna. The Saints with a handy break, leading the Lions 78-47. Andrews kicking the ball to himself. Bumps the pigskin. Nice uncontested mark for Rich. Sends the Sharon on its way. A mark by Harwood. Slams it on the boot. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it.
Beams wears his heart on his sleeve and he just bleeds for this footy club. Gardner boots it. Weller marks it. Puts boot to ball. He claims the ball. Lester with the kick.
Has it now. The ball is on the ground and it's picked up by Stephen. Beams gains possession. That ball is becoming a yo-yo for him. It keeps coming back. Nice mark there. Bumps the pigskin. He spills the mark. Able to grab it on the half volley. Zorko again, Richard.
He's been outstanding all match then.
30 metres out. A 30-degree kick for Beams. It goes through for a behind. They've got a behind. Now they need to switch on because there's a real chance the opposition can go coast to coast and put them further behind.
St Kilda have been so precise with their disposal and with their delivery their forwards have been receiving. It's no wonder Brisbane is starting to fall behind. He takes the contested mark. Beams has to get this one right now. The ball crosses the line.
Ross slams it on the boot. Gets the loose ball. Webster gets dragged down. He picks up the loose ball. It's like he has the ball on a string. Stephen, a good crummer. Martin really gets onto this one. Border Control will be keen to look at this trafficking. Certainly that was not a hand pass. The umpire thinks the same, awards the free. Wow, do they need to score. Misses the goal and goes through for a behind. Brisbane should really pack up and go home at this stage.
Ross has a lovely kick on him. If he can utilise that in heavy traffic, he will become crucial to his team's finals ambitions. Rewalt with the mark. He gets boot to the ball. Robinson scoops it up. He grabs the footy. Interception. Martin onto the ball. He boots it. It comes off hands. Stephen with handball. Ross won't get the handball. The ball is out of bounds.
The ball is in the air. Martin without a touch. The clearance by Longer. Gathers the ball. Umpire calls for the ball. Longer didn't even get close to that tap. The ball in the hands of Stephen, finding the running player. Webster having no trouble taking that one. Kicks it. A solid mark from Robertson. Jams it on the boot now. Nice work from Beams. Too far out to score, sure. The kick from almost straight in front of the goals. Goal for Beams. A second goal in the bag. Brisbane need to put in everything they have to try and turn this one around. Well, that's what we've come to expect from him. Fantastic goal. Beams chose the goal umpire the right signal. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Punch by Martin. Robinson did not ease up. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. This will certainly test him from this distance. Webster has it. Here's a long kick. Taken by Matheson. Sends it on its way. Pat Roney marks it. Sends the ball inside his attacking 50. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. There's the peg. Well, he gave it a shot. Right now, he looks like a man in a darkened room trying to discover where all the furniture is. Martin gets onto the ball. Stevens with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Gives it to the running man. Jams it on the boot. Newnes takes an uncontested mark. Kicks into the forward line. Strong mark. Armitage slams it on the boot. Great mark under pressure. 35 metres out. He's on a 30-degree angle. Shot at goal by Geary. A goal for the Saints. The Saints starting to exert some dominance over the Lions with the lead at 84 to 55.
Geary can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy.
I got to say, that's even a better goal the second time around. His teammates rush over. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. There's the bounce. Martin gets onto the ball. Willett with the bump. Rewalt bumps. That ball is becoming a yo-yo for him. It keeps coming back. Gives it to Geary. Bruce alone for the uncontested mark. Sends the Sharon on its way. The contest, no match for him. Membry going for number 2. Close call, but it's just made it for a score. That's number 2. The lead has been increased.
Membry has the ability, I think, to be a 20 to 30 a goal season player.
He'll kick. It's not a bad sort of a kick either. It's a goal. Membry loves that. The ruckman conscious of where their teammates are. They wait for the bounce. Martin nicely outclassing Longer. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Gets the loose ball. Handball short.
Weller obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else. He clears the ball. Frost with the football. Robinson blocks it. Gets a handball to the running man. Robertson gains the loose ball. Nunes just flattened him. He's blocked it. Dishes it off to the running player. Membry takes the mark.
40 metres out. An ideal position to be kicking from. The goal eludes him just wide of the target. St Kilda by 6 goals. He's looking for options now. A good mark under the circumstances. 30 metres out. Impossible scoring position. Armitage takes a shot at goal. The Saints have scored the last 3 goals. St Kilda by 7 goals. He's loving that replay. And he's making sure his opponent knows all about it. He's enjoying that goal, and why not? Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The ball has been bounced. Martin gets onto the ball. Beams with a short hand pass. He runs into the goal. Taylor looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. This game is slowly slipping out of their grasp. They must convert here. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. The kick is about as straight as a shopping trolley, and it's a goal. Taylor is relieved to see that one go through. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Martin totally outclassed in that contest. Lobs the pass. She's running hot, Richo.
You're right, Dennis. He's an absolute ball magnet.
He's had lots of touches this match. Opportunity for Caparoni. Testing shot outside the 50. Nice mark there. 40 metres from home. Martin getting accustomed to kicking goals. To be generous, you'd say he was just wide of the mark with that shot. Brisbane are just being completely humiliated right here. Ross looking for a lead. Plays on.
Let's play on.
Kicks it. A favourable bounce. Webster kicking the skin off that one. Nice mark there. 50 metres from home. Zorko kicks. Strong mark. 35 metres out. We're perilously close to having the floodgates open. It's a bad feeling. This goal is vital. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. Ross plays on. That had some power behind it. The mark missed by Revolt. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. Handballs. Kicked by Robertson. Takes the mark all by himself. Choose to kick it. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Kicked by Weller. Perfect timing from Rockcliffe. Boots it. Nice contested mark by Buick. Bumps the pigskin. The contest, no match for him. Kicked by Harwood. Drops the ball. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. Beams again, Richo.
He has been outstanding all match, Dan.
Lovely hand pass, hits the man. Approaching the goals now. He can't close the deal, and it's a point. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market.
St Kilda have been so precise with their disposal and with their delivery their forwards have been receiving. It's no wonder Brisbane is starting to fall behind. Really solid use of the body to outmark his opponent. Beams takes a shot. It's in the air. Now the kick is no good.
You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. Stephen presents and takes the mark. Kicks it long. Let's have a look at the stats.
Both teams fairly close in the handball stats, 42-31. St Kilda have won 66 kicks on the board and Brisbane have won 24, fairly close if you ask me.
You always have that unique perspective on things, Richo.
Okay, so sorry, I haven't had my microphone on, so I'm just maybe talking now, and I thought I was talking all before. That's why the screen has been like that. So basically, I'm going to do the inside 50s again, and just do it for 3/4 time. I'll try and do it for half time and 3/4 time and full time. So it's for the inside 50s to 33. So that's evened up since half time, and the actual scoring shots for inside 50s is 27 out of 40, so roughly I should kind of double that and a half, so that's to get the percentage, so that's about double that, that's 40, 54 plus 13. So it's about 67%, so it's about a third then. That and 33, yeah, and the goals are about a bit over 50%. So it's got a bit better since half time, and so they're kind of comfortable at the moment how they are. And then it's 33 inside 50s in, and 20 shots on goal from that, and it's actually worse shooting percentage is the problem for Brisbane now than when they were before. And they might have just kicked behinds was the problem. So it's then 20 out of 33, so basically that's 60%, so that's a good conversion rate. It's just they're not kicking well, basically, in this. And at half time, if you go back and look, it was actually kicking better then. And I'll just go next to see what's going on here. So it's pretty good, like whoever's getting the ball there. Pretty even in the major ball winners, and look, David Armitage has got 6 goals, so he's doing excellent, and the rest has got 2 goals. So it's been a big thing. So they actually kicked 2 goals, but they kicked 2 goals 6, which is a problem, and they kicked 4 goals 3. So they had like roughly the same amount of actual scoring shots, but they kicked 2 goals 6. So I suspect kind of a St Kilda win, but we'll have to see what happens. And it's 32 points, so they can actually win if they get on like a actual goal score. So let's go to the game now.
Here we go for the last quarter.
Push yourself again and again. Don't give an inch until the final siren sounds.
It'll be a ball up. Long it without a touch. The clearance by Martin. A loose ball scooped up. He gets the hand pass. It's an understatement to say they really need this one. This is the footy equivalent of rope-a-dope. Brisbane are barely hanging on right now. Nice hands.
Stephen, he's pretty good at hangers. He just needs to work on getting some more height if he really wants to master the skill. He lays off the pass.
Deft touch from Martin. Border control will be keen to look at this trafficking. Border control will be keen to look at this trafficking. He picks up the loose ball, puts the head down as he runs in. Pasternak with a ton of weight on his shoulders. He's got to kick this vital goal. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market.
The Saints have been taking the time to size up the right option at the right time, so they haven't been hurt on the turnover, and that's why they're on track to win this match. Webster kicks the ball. Beams really forced to earn that mark. Beams takes the mark. He lines it up with the goal.
He'll need a long-range boomer from here. Hands like dinner plates. 45 metres out. Zorko will be praying he doesn't stuff this one up. You could see that happening right after it left his boot. There's lots of time left, but a miracle is needed to close this gap. Teammates scrambling to make a lead. Ross playing on out of the goal square. Gets boot to high. Pointless attempt by Stephen. Very quiet by his standards. Jams it on the boot. Strong mark. Longett puts the ball in the hands of fate. Willett with a big bump to Harwood. With the ball now. It's like he has the ball on a string. Kicked by Beams. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Kicks. Hands like dinner plates. 35 metres out. Pasternak dead in front of goals. Brisbane had one to their tally. The second goal for Pasternak. Brisbane have scored the last 2 goals. They're back in with a chance. Like a banana through a letterbox. What a wonderful goal. His teammates rush over. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Martin taps. Webster gets it on the bounce. He picks up the loose ball. Approaching the goals now. The advantage is paid. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Dunstan lays it off to the running man. He wins the contest. He's got the footy in his hands. Hewitt gets a
so this is like it's actually the custom rosters kind of. So basically, overall Brisbane are worse. So I'm trying to have them attack for their forward line. So that's the main difference. Otherwise, the tactics will be the same. It's probably better than Brisbane tactic them, but can actually backfire
beautiful hands above the head.
I don't know why
really
it
is
just
a
does.
great
I said
target
overall,
to
Brisbane
now in front of goal.
So I want to get that not as much and get them on a proper
Steady hands there as he holds that one. 35 metres out.
But still have the individual stars.
That's got to hurt.
And yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do. And the actual last 10-50s was nearly all Brisbane specific points, but this is like the consistency with the midfield as far as I know. So I've still got quite consistency with the forwards. But so for the actual midfielders, it's like very low, and it's like it can turn themselves on or turn themselves off to get a lot of flow through the midfield or not. So it's less consistent, therefore more ebbs and flows during the game, which makes it exciting stuff, and not
sends the
behind like
you can really tell he loves taking a contested steady hands there as he holds
the best teams at the moment, like GWS Giants, where they could be behind 40 points and then come back and win.
Stuck the mitts out and held on to it.
Even though Brisbane could behind on the scoreboard, I think they'd be proud of their dominance in the marking contests, and so they should be. Gives it to the running man.
Yeah, just beats like that, and maybe not 40 points for 30 points, and
Webster
maybe win by 30
ball being
points or
picked
something,
up
like
before
not
it
just
makes
win by
its
4, win by 30
Good
points,
mark.
so that's just like doing that, and look, they got another goal here, so they're absolutely dominating
one on the boot for goal.
They're actually kicking a few goals in the very end, you will see this, so it's only 16 points to mark, I'll have to wait to get confirmation of that. And it's like playing a real game, hopefully as good as I can do. It's just the stats.
The kick is about as straight as a shopping trolley, and it's a goal.
But really, the better players should be like better, and I just need to wait for like the update, like the May update, and get that, and then do whatever I did.
Taylor celebrates.
Because that was maybe released before.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game.
Halfway, kind of maybe through.
Martin can really set the tone of the game with his rough work. He just always gives his team first use of the ball. Gilbert onto the ball. Bruce with a clean kick up.
Back to the contacts.
He runs into the goal. He really had to make more of that.
He may just play onto himself here. The options are few and far between at the moment. An easy interception for Bruce. Robinson with the ball. He's running hot, Richard.
Yes, he's giving 100% right now.
Guided down nicely by Martin. He gets his hands on the footy. Harwood has the ball. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
Yes, he's giving 100% right now. Even though the Lions are behind on the scoreboard, I think they'd be proud of their dominance in the marking contests, and so they should be. Matheson kicks it. Beams with the kick. Bastanak with beautiful hands above the head. He really is a great target to kick to. Bastanak kicks for goal, and it's gone through for a behind. So many points now, they're adding up. The Lions trail.
He may just play onto himself here. The options are few and far between at the moment. Takes the mark all by himself. Stephen kicks. Nice work from Dunstan.
The Saints have been dominant in the air and they're marking everything. Brisbane need to stop trying to outmark St Kilda and just get a fist into the contest. He grabs it. Matheson boots it long. Harwood claims the ball. He slams that on the boot.
Good as this guy is the most reliable kick for goal in the side. 50 metres out. Martin shoots. Look at that. He's put it through. He's giving all he's got this match. That's number 3. He scores, he scores, he scores. What an absolute classic. You can see it on his face. He's happy with that effort. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Longett aims for his man on the ground. Robinson did not ease up. Picked up the ball. Gets a handball away towards the man on the run. He's had lots of touches this match. Dishes it off to the running player. Bastanak gains possession. The ball in the hands of Webster. He gets his hands on the footy. He's running hot, Richard.
I can't believe it, Dennis. He just keeps surprising us up here in the commentary box.
Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. And we'll get a ball up. Guided by Longer. Gets the loose ball. Geary picks up the loose ball.
The Lions have racked up a high tackle count, but unfortunately it hasn't made much of an impact on the scoreboard. He scoops up the loose ball. Harwood takes possession. He receives the ball. He gets boot to the ball. Savage with good strong hands. He gets boot to the ball. Frost, just the better man in that contest.
Nice hands. Harwood with the kick. He wins the contest.
No questioning whether Brisbane can take a mark. I think everyone has seen enough cheap marks taken out there. Brisbane need to start kicking more direct for goal. He boots it. Martin with the mark.
40 metres from home. Get back in from this position. Looking for another goal here. I'm lost for words after that kick. Can you help me out, Richard?
I don't know. Is this guy secretly playing for the other side then?
Too many behinds on the board for the Lions. Dempster has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. He gives the ball a mighty roost. Martin claims the ball. Boots it. A great effort. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. Beams with a pretty easy kick. Beams kicks for goal. He gave it a crack, but it sailed wide of the goal. Well, if behinds were goal, this team would be very rich by now.
The Saints have been taking the time to size up the right option at the right time, so they haven't been hurt on the turnover, and that's why they're on track to win this match. He boots it. Stephen, just the better man in that contest. Puts boot to ball. Strong mark there.
Chips it down towards half forward. Great mark under pressure. Works it across the ground. Martin takes the mark. Gets boot to high. Gardner takes the mark. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this range. Kicks it. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. 60 metres out. Beams with the mark. He kicks it. He's missed the goal. The goal eluding them each time. 2 goals can bring this back for Brisbane. Ross has a fair kick on him. I expect him to roost this down the middle. Jams it on the boot. Stephen having no trouble taking that one.
Well, St Kilda could manage to rack up a big number of marks. It's easy to see why they're leading this match. He marks the ball. He slams that on the boot. Weller really forced to earn that mark. He gets boot to the ball. Gilbert with the ball. He kicks the ball. Longer with the mark.
Boots it. Great grab. He surely won't miss from this distance. Puts boot to ball. Armitage. This is a great angle to kick from. He kicks it. If anyone ever doubted your value to this side, young man, you've just blown it away with an incredible goal. Lucky number 7 for Armitage.
Armitage can be forced onto any side and he's still just as competent.
The replay capturing everyone's attention. What a goal. His face says it all. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash.
It's disappointing for a team when they have such a dominant ruckman who can direct his hit-outs to teammates, yet his teammates butcher the ball moving forward. Brisbane need to start capitalising on his superiority. Robinson plays it off to the man on the run, puts the head down as he runs into goal. Martin with the miss just shows he's human. Another behind for the Lions. The Lions are trailing.
Ross waiting for the man to free up. He opts to play on with the ball. Bad kick, resulting in a free to the Saints. The ball goes over the boundary on the pocket. Matheson tries his luck with a shot at goal.
On the full.
Ross with the kick. And the mark will be paid. Kicks it across the ground. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. Minus the peg.
Dempster got a really good footballing brain. Webster boots it. It's a mark. Matheson slams the ball to his boot. He steadies now in front of goal. Puts boot to ball. Martin misses the ball. The ball has been grabbed on the bounce. Passes by hand. Puts boot to ball. Armitage with the mark.
He'll need his Saturday or Sunday best from here. He's kicking on about 45 degrees from here. Clearing it with ease here. Greenwald couldn't keep his hands on it. Very quiet by his standards. Geary there to mop it up. He's running hot, Richard.
He's been outstanding all match, Den.
Has it now? That ball is becoming a yo-yo for him. It keeps coming back. The players have decided to take advantage. Intercepted. Longer didn't even get close to that tackle. That tackle clearly above the shoulders. They say hard work never killed anybody, but clearly the Lions are not willing to take that chance. Richard, did you enjoy the matchup between the Saints and Brisbane?
To succeed, you need to find something to hold on to, something to motivate you, something to inspire you.
Insightful, Richard. Final scores at 105 to 91. Thanks for joining us. As always, it's been a pleasure. We look forward to seeing you back soon.
Okay, so inside 50s actually went to Brisbane Lions, like at the final wrap up, and like St Kilda were dominating, being 10 ahead like in the first quarter and stuff. So that was really good by Brisbane. Unfortunately, they lost by 14 points, so that's a bit bad. But if you look at the kicking, they kicked 15-15. St Kilda, they were kind of all that during the match. And Brisbane somehow kicked 12-19 when they were more like they were 19-12, like earlier on in the like at halftime or whatever. And yeah, so it's just unfortunate. So I'll go to the actual inside 50 was pretty close. So this is why the game's kind of close. They said they have had maybe more inside 50 scoring efficiency. So it's like 31 out of 49, so it's about 60% for Brisbane, and maybe about 60% for for St Kilda is, and it is kind of, it's about 60% or a bit more than that, because they had less inside 50s, but then it's basically the inaccuracy at goal that is costing it. Yeah, so 12 goals, 19 to 15-15, so they've done nearly the same inside 50s, nearly the same inside 50 conversion rates, if you understand that. So it's 47 to St Kilda, and then 30 shots they've scored with. Like it was outside 50, well that's a bonus, and just a bonus the inside 50 conversion rate. And Brisbane about 31, I think, them from 49, so it's slightly better St Kilda. They said, yeah, the main problem for Brisbane early on was actually inside 50s that they were getting. And they started to get a lot and actually come back. So I'll keep on going to next stats. 7 goals to David Armitage, which was really important, and the possessions are pretty good for both teams, and alright them, and let's go to the next one. And they kicked kind of, unfortunately, 3 goals 8, so they had 11 scoring shots, and if they had a kick like how it was up to 3/4 time, maybe they could have won, like about 50-50, but said they didn't, and then it was 1 goal 2, so they gave themselves every chance for Brisbane, but unfortunately they lost. They kept them only to 2 goals to St Kilda. So okay, let's look at player of the match. So David Armitage got 3 votes, then Jaron Geary got 2, and Clay Beams got 1 vote. So that's very good. I'm not really keeping track of this. I'm going to actually do it on the stats, the actual Brownlow. But then I should actually keep stats for that, kind of, if I'm going to do it properly. And I just want to change the if like Brisbane had 3, like the number 1 player, then I'd make him number 2, and make the top St Kilda player the 3 votes, and just change it like that, because it doesn't actually keep track of them anyway. I don't think. I'm unsure, but I don't think it does. That stuff. So okay, Gold Coast and West Coast. So that's okay. I just want to do that for Norm Smith as well, because if I'm going to do that, because the team usually, nearly all the time, I think, unless I actually can note that it's a standout performance, and that much of a standout performance for the losing team, then I'm going to go with whatever the winning team gets a vote, kind of gets the highest votes, whether it's 2 or 1 or 3. If it's 3, I guess it doesn't matter. So. Okay, so on to the next game after this. So it's Gold Coast Suns versus West Coast Eagles. Let's go to the ladder. Gold Coast not going too well. They're 15th with 3 wins from 9 games and 3 wins and 6 losses, and West Coast is 7 wins and 2 losses. So basically, those should be very favoured West Coast. I'm just going to save this, and I'm just going to process this onto the internet and get on to the next game. Okay, see this, and I just need to edit the start because I don't think I was getting audio then. Okay, see ya.